Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new episode of Que Golazo Dubai. We are a team of 5 former players that we are talking about football and real estate. How are you guys?
Good.
How are you?
Perfect.
Good?
Everything
Yeah?
good.
Doing
Ready for a new game?
Very good. Yes.
Okay, we can start the game.
Of course.
How many times are you going to say
Game.
You can cut before. Yeah.
But we are in Dubai working in real estate. I have always this question: it's so difficult, or maybe impossible, to buy a property in Dubai, because we're talking about Dubai and everybody says, "Oh, luxury, huge amount of money. I have to be millionaire." Is this true or not?
Yeah, that's always what we hear when we talk about Dubai real estate. It's too expensive. It's only for the rich people. Everything. But now that we are here, we understand how it's working, and it's really totally the opposite. It's so simple to buy here.
Yeah.
Like what you need is a passport and a little bit of money, of course.
A little bit.
But just a bit. But just a bit.
Yeah, we
So simple.
we talk about the normal procedure. The normal procedure. If you are a foreigner, okay, and then you say, okay, I'm ready. I'm have this kind of budget, X, $100,000, $200,000, 50, whatever, and you, what you do, how you will advise me to say, okay, what is the first step? Documentation.
Yeah.
Okay, documentation, but means a passport, something that shows that
ID or
no, but if
Well,
I am
the foreigner,
outside, that I'm showing that I'm paying some bills, my bank statement. So all the documentation that every people has, right? It's not that much difficult. So in terms of when we go deep, how we are going to start advising football players, sportsmen, normal people that we are all normal, but our customer or niche, we can say that coming from a sport.
Yeah.
So
Because we are coming from sport. And
We are
yeah,
coming
we can,
from-
of course.
So what is the first advice that you are going to make, Victor?
For me, is just to kind of break this myth that it's, impossible to invest in Dubai. Of course, a lot of people, they think about transferring money to a different country, doing all these things where you hear about scams, you hear about all these things where in Dubai, you've got everything documented, you've got everything online, you've got all the transfers, everything, and everything is regulated by the country. So I think the first thing is kind of breaking the fear of, I'm going to invest in a totally different country. What's going to happen with my money? All these little things to say you are in a safe place. If you have someone that you trust, and if there's a country that you want to bet your money in, I would say it would be the UAE and a place like Dubai. Honestly,
That's cool. What about you guys?
for sure. Also, I'd say obviously you have to understand the market as well and where to invest. Obviously, you have off-plan, you have primary market, and you have secondary market as well. And I think depending on budget, that would allow you to understand where to put your money, and also what type of investment you're looking at, whether it's a short-term one or a long-term. Like I spoke about last episode, getting passive income as well with rentals and all those type of things.
Cool. Yeah, it's true. Something to add?
No, and also what I need to add is the most important is also you need to know what you're talking about to your client, that you make him also comfortable. Because if you don't know what you're talking about,
You mean the product
exactly.
that you are selling?
Yeah.
But I'm sure you got already. I got opportunities to invest in other countries.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to visualize because it's something that you cannot control, market that you don't know.
Yeah.
So first of all, it's the person in between that, because you need to trust someone if
Yeah.
you're not there.
Yeah.
But if you're doing your own research, you can easily understand that Dubai, from all this what Victor just said, the regulation, for all this reason, and also the way that it's working, everything digital here.
Yeah.
And it's very accessible. You don't need to be physically here
Yeah.
to buy property here. You know,
You're
everything is going online and digital, and is very clear and safe to buy and accessible as well. Unless other with the passport only.
And it's so easy to access to this information
Yeah.
because we have a portals saying everything. You know, what is the last transaction? What was the two even
Yeah.
before that the last
What is
transaction?
the market
The
price?
history
Yeah.
in terms of what is the market price, what is the rental,
Service charges.
the real one, service charges.
Price per square feet.
So price per square feet, everything is allowed to see. So it's much easier, it's easier than Argentina for my, my experience. Even for me, when I talking about my investment in Argentina, I have to think about, but I have to pay that amount of taxes. I have to pay this to the government, to the municipality, and so many things that here is not happening.
Yeah.
So, and it's so much transparency
Yeah.
that give you trust, that is more easy. And for us to send a report to the people that is outside of the country and show in this link, you can search that. In other link, you can. So it's not even my word. It's what it shows
It's a law,
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's the law. Okay?
So it's
And
difficult to lie here also.
it's so difficult.
Yeah.
But there
Difficult to lie.
is.
Of course, there is always. But
There is many scam. There is many bad
Stories. Yeah.
histories that saying, I want to show a project that is launching that and it's costing this, and then show a picture of Burj Khalifa. It's impossible to buy this small amount.
Yeah, of course. But if you really want to dive deep and to check what the information that you receive, you can check it.
Yeah.
You have all the application online, and you can just see all the transactions.
Even they can click down and book for a 30-minute with us.
Of course,
In
if they
French.
need more information. Also, it doesn't avoid the fact that you need someone in the market that understands, because in the end, it's just numbers.
Yeah.
You need someone
Exactly.
to help you to read the numbers and to give you the proper advice.
Exactly.
So
And
this is for sure.
And I think one thing that is crazy too, like I speak to some people back home, and sometimes you talk to them and they think, this is too good to be true. The way it is in Dubai, they're like,
Really?
no way, there's no way it's like this,
You're right.
And I just say it, don't take it as my word. Go check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check
This is-
yourself.
and it's very easy.
Do the research. I'm doing the preview for you.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
Yes, if I'm listening from someone, I would say, man, this is too good to be true. But it is. And this is why, like, you've got someone here that you can trust. Let's say you are away, you're far. But if you also can do it, get on a plane, come here and take a look for yourself with one of us. And then
Yeah.
you will see that there's no point especially in this business, it's, in my opinion, long-term business. There's no point of lying. Why would we lie or lose the trust over a deal, where, you can work with someone for a longer time.
Yeah, that is. But the thing I have to also mention that there is situation that we receive so bad experience with agent working in Dubai because they are only taking care about
Themselves.
themselves and the commission,
Yeah.
and we are advisor, okay, and we have a reputation and a name behind our career. Also, is really important for us. The name, my family name.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So, if we go for the statistic of the deals that we have done, is most of referral. That is a great feeling because who bought with me, normally I get 2 or 3 clients from this guy.
Word of mouth.
Exactly. And that is the trust. When you hear histories about what they do, okay, they offer something that they cannot deliver, or they do bad things in terms of advising, because I don't want to put you in one developer that I know that is not going to be a good product.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even if the developer paid to me a big amount of commission, okay, for me it's more important to advise in the good ways that to get more money, because in the long term you're going to make more money. Why? Because you are going to
The constant
referral.
Exactly.
So let's go a little bit more deep, okay, to explain what it is an off-plan. What are the difference between off-plan, secondary market, primary market? Can you please explain to me in the easy way? Somebody come to me and say, okay, Adrian, what is a off-plan?
Yeah, so it's simple. Off plan is a building that the developer is launching, but the building is not standing yet. And what is the good thing about off plan is if you have 2 million dirham, in off plan, you can buy like 2 free apartments. Why? Because you don't pay the full amount as once, you have a payment plan. And like the most developers are doing 20% down payment and then the 4% yearly. And then you pay all 3 or 6 months, you pay 10, 5%, depends on the payment plan. And the most payment plans are like, let's say EMAR, it's like the Real Madrid of Dubai, I say. Their payment plan is mostly like 80-20 or 90-10. What this means, you pay 80% during the construction, and then if the building is ready, build everything, you can move in, you pay the rest of the 20% at once.
Okay, so let's talk it about. Means that 20% of the total value you're going to pay in down payment as a
Exactly.
first. Then DLD, what is DLD? Dubai Land Department. So who is Dubai? Where is Messi?
To make
No,
it
the big
simple
boss.
is how Dubai will make the money in all the transfers. You have to pay the department
Dubai Land Department
Yeah.
is
This is-
the department that's
and this
taking
is-
care about the transaction in Dubai.
to
Yeah,
make it
exactly.
clear for everyone is for everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone
There
is
is
doing
no
it.
Sorry to
in
cut
a
you off.
small, big of plan this you have to pay.
And also, just to go back to Victor's point at the beginning, so DLD, that's how you obviously track your latest transaction, all those type of things. They're the big boss, so they keep track of all the transactions that are going on in Dubai, and that's why you can't do scams and all those type of things because they are the regulator of.
Yeah, to make it clear, is the part of the government that is dedicated to real estate in Dubai.
Exactly.
And they do the regulation, and we are used to European to pay like a government tax on
Exactly.
every transaction, and it's more than 4%.
Yeah.
In my country,
Yeah,
it's
my country.
around 8%.
Yeah.
So it's cheap compared to the work to the work that they are doing for the real estate market
Yeah.
here, because they are the one that bring all the rules to make it so safe for an investor to buy property
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So in every transaction that you will do in Dubai, you will pay 4% government fee.
Mm-hmm.
It's DLD fee.
Cool. And you mentioned when you was talking that let's say you have a 2 million, so you can split into different apartment. Yes, it's an option. It's a game. It's a game that there are a lot of investors doing that. So why they do that? Because they are started to pay the payment plan, and after when the construction started, some of them sell it
Flipping it.
out, flipping. So this is one of a possibility that why? Because when we buy something off plan, we are looking for long-term investment. What means that? That we are buying something that today in the market price is 1 million, right? And then when the construction is in the 50%, let's say, okay, you win also capital appreciation.
Yeah.
What it means capital appreciation means that the value of your property is going to be
Going up.
up,
Higher.
Yeah.
okay? And when they hand over, even more. So we have cases, crazy cases. That's why when you say it's too good to be true, you know,
Can I add off something?
Yeah.
So, like, there are many people outside of the country that are saying, like, why should I invest in off-plan? Because there's nothing in it. It's a
Sand.
desert. It's a
Sand.
desert. Exactly. So, like you said before, in Dubai, everything is under regulation. Exactly. So here, you don't need to pay the 20% till the escrow account is ready from the developer.
Okay,
This means the escrow account is the account where the money goes in for the project. It
exactly.
don't goes to the money to the
Developer.
developer's
Developers.
bank. Exactly. So, like I said before, it's really good because it's very secured.
Yeah.
To make it clear, is they
Yeah.
cannot just get up and run with your money.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah,
there
because
is no
that's-
chance.
cannot.
That's what happened in the history of Dubai, or
Yeah.
before they create all this regulation. Like any developer could come and to advertise or market a project and to collect money from the investor, even without starting the construction. And
There is many histories.
yeah,
Yeah.
and people have been broke, or they lost all the money. So they fixed this with
No,
the
now
BLD.
it's fantastic.
And yeah, now the money will be delivered like after some stages of construction.
Yeah.
Like if 20% of construction is here, so they will release 20%.
They
or
have
more.
control of
They have
any
control. Like the government has the control on the bank, on the escrow account that is created especially for the project.
for this project.
Yeah.
That is really.
And
that is
something
really-
you guys can say better than me is when you're whatever you invested appreciates. Let's say you decide to sell, you don't pay tax on top of the appreciation, because I know in other countries, example Brazil, you pay on top of you pay the transfer, you pay on top of the appreciation,
not only
and you
Brazil,
pay
huh?
and you pay
It's everywhere.
Everywhere,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Only in
So
Dubai you
here-
can see this.
Here, you don't have that. So I think when a lot of people, we say, yes, it looks too good to be true, but it is like that.
It's
I'm not
like
coming
that.
up
And
with
the-
this.
and-
It's
and the
like
good-
that.
yeah, you're right. And the good things that when you go to an off-plan project, you have a payment plan, right? And stick to the SPA, the contract that you signed with the developer, with the payment plan. You know, if we are trying to play with the banks, okay, like we call mortgage. But after we will talk about the mortgage way, but in the mortgage you have interest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rates that is going to increase
Over time.
over time. With the off plan, you fix 11,000 monthly, 6,000 monthly for 72 months, and it's going to be tack, tack, tack. So,
It's the equivalent of a loan, but without interest.
bravo.
It's a loan without
Perfect.
interest for up to, I don't know what's the longest payment plan we can get. Eight years.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
getting
7
a loan
years, 8 years.
without interest for 8 years to invest in a project that will be after completion worth, I don't know, 50% or 100% sometime more than the value that you paid for
You
it.
pay for.
And it's without interest.
Yeah, and
So-
it's a business, huh? People looking as a business. Why? Because they are only invest enough plan to do the resell.
Mm.
It's incredible.
We were talking about this the other day, me and Jordan, about it's almost like a little bit of a game of money.
Yeah.
If you have the money in cash,
Cash is king in the end.
it's king. Exactly. Because then you're in a position where you don't need a mortgage.
No.
So you can put the money up front.
Yeah.
Because maybe the down payment for someone it might be a lot and you cannot mortgage the rest. But on the handover, when you actually get the keys and it's ready and you can live in it, if you sell, the next person that picks up, they can do a mortgage.
And
they
then-
can finance the rest.
And then I go to my own experience always. You know, I invest in off plan in Argentina. I was buying old house. Yes,
Plan in
like
Argentina.
this.
It sounds.
Don't talk about
It sounds. I don't know.
Yes,
Just for them.
yeah. Too bad to be true. No, it's true. And what happened? You never know. Nobody control that is going to be. And in my case, I don't want to talk about my case. Always I was feeling that I'm a money machine. I create money when I play because I do have premium bonus for goal, bonus for games. So what happened? I say in the end of the month, how much I have to send to that? How much? 10,000. Okay,
You just said.
I can. You know.
Yeah.
When we are in focusing, last episode we talk about that.
Yeah.
And in these kind of cases, we have to be the ones that advising
Yeah.
where
exactly.
to put that kind of amount that you can bring it monthly. We have cases from one of my clients that we bought 2 properties ready and 2 properties off plan. With the income, the return of this investment, we pay the payment plan here in the off plan. So there is a game to play, no? Finance game. So we are talking about off plan.
Can I add something?
Yeah, of course.
So like also, my father is only investing in off-plan, and he started investing in a really good time.
Yeah.
The price is really good, but what I need to say is, if you buy off-plan, in the first launch, you get the best prices.
Of course.
So my father bought in J. Brothers, was his first investment. He bought a 3-bedroom for 4.6 million, sea view.
Incredible.
And now it's value at 8 to 10 million dirham.
Yeah.
This is the off-plan, this is the capital appreciation.
The capital
This is
appreciation.
And
No, no,
just to
it's
give
crazy.
them a timeline, when did he buy
So
the unit?
In what? In
he
2,
bought
3 years, no?
19?
2019 quarter 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So just before COVID.
exactly. And he has still the unit.
Yeah.
He don't want to sell it because my
This
mother will kill him. My mother will kill him.
Yeah, but in capital appreciation in 4 years, let's say,
Yeah,
5
4
years,
No,
it's almost double.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, huh?
Not bad at
It
all.
was once it was at 12 million.
But you have to have this vision, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We talking last time. They come and offer me an apartment in Marina, and I don't have the courage to go and put the money because I didn't know what it's going to be. My wife, Eleonora, I'm gonna put all of her.
The real boss.
She is the
sensitive. So.
she very sensitive. Be careful. She don't have the she cannot see the what is going to come. She need to touch the villa apartment. It's not nice what you're laughing. She need to see ready,
Yeah.
something ready, and mental aspect of the investor.
But many people are
Yeah,
many people are
but
like
this is normal. Yeah, it's normal.
Many people are like this, and it's also a cultural thing. It depends on the country as well.
Italian mentality.
Yeah. French is the same because we like to see. It's in the end we call it
It's
like
ready.
a stone.
Yeah.
we buy stone.
Yeah, brick
We
and
buy
mortar.
And here you
Yeah.
don't buy stone. In the end of plan, you buy sand.
Yeah.
You buy air.
Yeah,
I don't
a
know.
dream.
A dream. So you buy a brochure. You buy a marketing picture.
Yeah.
You know, and that's also one thing to add about off plan is that not every project is interesting. In the end, we got
Bravo.
like how many projects
Yeah,
like, per week? Maybe once per
A
day
day.
minimum.
In this week, if we think about today's Friday. In this
Yeah.
week, there's probably been about 10 launches.
Exactly.
As
If
an
not more.
investor, you can get lost. Even if you're coming to Dubai and you just arrive in the airport, you just look around you. You're getting
So many
surrounded by advertisement, real estate project.
Well, we have to explain also that the project of Dubai, the 2040, the government want 8 million people. Now we are 3.9, 3.6, something like that,
Yeah.
between 3.9 to 3.6.
Mm.
And the project is to build a city ready to 8 million people. So the thing that we are launching now, what we are talking from 25, 24, 26, 27 that are going to be Hanover, this is a part. Then from 26, 27 is going to come another bunch of project that is going to be Hanover in 2031, and like this until 2040.
Yeah.
So we believe that it's going to be the place to invest.
No, you're talking about 2040. Imagine now we are in 2024.
Yeah.
So it's not difficult to understand that if you're coming now, you're early in the stage.
Very early.
In the stage, you're very early in the end, and people say that
Dubai is not.
it has been like increased like crazy. It's not possible that it will continue, but in the end, we are still early stage. And
Yeah.
when you see even in the park,
Yeah,
there is like empty plots still.
Yeah.
exactly.
That project are launching. Imagine. So
Even in downtown.
we will come
No,
back.
we're coming.
We will come back in 10 years from now, and you will see like a pan fully done, like all these areas.
Creek.
Yeah.
Creek
Yeah.
also will
Honestly,
be all done.
And I think the best well, I do it all the time, but if you go on Google Maps or any sort of navigation, if you zoom out, and you look at how much empty land there still is in Dubai, it's
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
And obviously, something you forget because you do
I-
that drive and you think Sheikh Zayed Road is
Yeah.
built up, but there's so much space.
You know, before we say you are living in Arabian ranches,
Yeah.
right? And sorry to spoil that.
It's
People
okay.
will go and look
They
at
know,
it.
they know,
The
they
fans
know.
will come.
Someone-
Now the fans know.
What
In
was
Argentina,
open?
in Argentina, there is no chance that I say you're living in. No.
Finish it.
So, so before we say Arabian ranches was too far.
Yeah.
And now Arabian ranches
It's so
is
close.
So close.
Yeah.
Now
Why?
people
Because
coming
growing.
from like, I don't know, town square or Damascus
Exactly.
too, and they say,
Bro,
I want to
Dubai
get
South, bro.
I want to get closer from the. I go to Arabian ranches.
Yeah.
I want to get closer to the center.
Exactly.
Imagine, but it's
Imagine.
like this. Sometimes I try to compare to. I try to imagine Paris, the city center of Paris,
Mhm.
with empty plots. It's just mad.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a new city. You have to understand that is. You know, now we see on social network, everything's going fast, but in the end, like it's real estate, they take the time to build.
Yeah.
But it's still early.
Yeah.
It's still early.
I recommend it if somebody want to get more information about off plan, please click schedule for a booking for a call. Sorry, booking for a call with us in French, in Portuguese, in English, in German, Swiss German, Swiss and Deutsch, and Germany. In German also. With me in Spanish, so we can go more deep in all the questions because there is so many questions to answer. No,
Yeah, only about off-plan.
only about off
Only,
plan.
only about off-plan. You
Off-plan.
really need someone. If you want to sleep at night, you need someone that is doing the job for you to select the right
Exactly.
project at the right price.
Not someone.
with
You need us.
But no, it's good, you know. But I'm very clear with my clients.
Yeah.
I say, you can talk with everyone. Why? Because you are going to get knowledge,
Of course.
Exactly.
and then you have to choose the right one. That makes me more powerful sometimes, because people are not ready to get the right information, the right advisor.
Mm.
So sometimes it's good that our client talk with other
Yeah, no,
agents
it's true.
because it give us
You
also
can compare also.
it can compare. Okay, it's not only one word. Now in business, I don't believe that because here you can call and say, "Hey, it's the right time to talk," and you want to sell something in the phone. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
I have to trust. If I put a coin, opa, I'm gonna put the Bitcoin.
It's the Bitcoin. huh?
The Bitcoin. If I put a coin in someone that I have to trust, I need to trust in this guy, you know. And it's so now business they are doing different than before because it was okay. Let's make a call and no, we have to know each other. I need to help you. How I can help you?
Build a relationship.
You know, a relationship that you're going to feel it,
Yeah.
building by the trust.
Every situation is different.
Totally
Yeah,
different.
even in football, you know, and the situation for football player can change in 1 second, one injury, few bad performance,
Oh.
changing of coach. Imagine the situation is changing all the time. So at the day that you think about investing or even you need advices about financial in global, like generally, like we need to talk and to discuss about the best strategy for your situation of
Exactly.
Yeah.
now, because it can
Analyze all the situation
change. Yeah.
and go for the best one. Okay, if somebody need to talk, we can talk about off plan
Until tomorrow.
until tomorrow. You know. But we want to make him a little bit more general.
Mm-hmm.
So we say off plan. Then is coming primary market.
Yeah.
What is primary market?
So primary market is a unit that is ready, but it's still in the hands of a developer.
Well,
So for example, let's say you have a cluster of 12 villas that were built by the developer. If the developer is still the owner of that, that is primary market because you're still purchasing it from.
so it means that if I bought an off plan,
Mhm.
is with the developer.
Yeah.
But can be that it's handover and still with the developer.
Exactly. So off plan is obviously, like Jordan said, you're buying sand, so it's not completed. Construction hasn't started. Whereas primary, it's done brick and mortar. You can touch and feel it, smell it, and
And
you're
it's
still
still-
buying it from.
Cool. There is many points there.
Yeah.
Why? Because sometimes developer keep
The management.
some units, right?
Yeah, and it happened a lot. Like, I mean, and because we target like the best project, so we are facing this almost all the time, that the developer, because they know that they are launching a good project that has a good potential to grow in the value until completion, they will keep maybe, I don't know, some units or even one full floor. Sometimes is the case for them to sell at the time of completion when the building will be ready, because they know that at this time the value will be at its highest.
There is another point. Sometimes because the normal, when you launch something here in Dubai, take hours.
Like the best projects.
The best project take hours and sold out.
Yeah.
And even before the launch,
Yeah, in pre-launch is already
pre-launch
sold out.
is
most of
sold
the time.
out. They don't do launch because it's sold out pre-launch. So, but there is cases that there is project that need more analyze.
And they're not selling it.
They couldn't sell, or because it was it was overpriced, too expensive, or because the area like didn't match, or I don't know.
The vision-
There can be many, or maybe they go.
There is some areas, because not everything is perfect. There is an area that didn't work.
Yeah.
But there is other areas that nobody expected nothing and grow like crazy.
Yeah.
Right? With this kind of move that we received from the government, that is going to be the new airport.
Yeah.
This area would be crazy. Dubai South of
Dubai
demanding a lot.
We have been talking about this since 6 months, and we were getting ready to at the moment we're getting some good stocks.
Yeah.
They released this news, and everybody's looking at Dubai South,
And
and the
you-
prices start to
You know what's funny? I took a client to the sales office in Expo City. We were obviously driving there. They're like, "Oh, where are we going?" So I'm like, "No, we're going to Expo City."
So far.
Too far. And they're complaining. "Oh, look at the time. Look how long it's taken us." I'm like, okay, we went there. Maybe after 15 minutes, like, okay, let's go. It's taking us too long. And then I sent him the link for the airport. He goes, "Okay, I'm sorry." So
Yeah, it happened. A
It's
lot of
normal,
people
yeah.
change his mind, and you can see in the transaction and the project that they're launching.
Yeah.
Boom, out. So, getting back to the situation that you have to analyze if it's a good project, and they keep it as a primary because it's really good, or there is project that they are not working, and they keep it and they try to sell after launch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to be very careful what we are advising in that moment.
This is our job to select and to understand what happened, and if it's a really good opportunity or not.
Exactly. So we say off plan, primary market, secondary market. What is secondary market?
Well, to explain secondary market, I think it's the easiest one. I think it's what everyone is most used to. It's the normal buying and selling. Someone has an apartment to sell, and you want to buy. So they have a price they're asking for, how much they think the unit is worth, and then the buyer can make an offer, and then the in between, usually
There is
that's
a
where
negotiation.
we come in and do the negotiation and but it's basically the normal trading.
It's ready
In the
property.
market.
Ready property.
There is
Ready.
property.
Ready,
property
something you can
with the
feel.
owner, and the process.
Yeah.
The process is really easy and it's really transparent.
Oh.
We are closing daily transaction that you say, okay, how you can close in Argentina? Take
They will not
3
leave us.
months.
No, it's
It
you
takes how
cannot
long?
compare.
3 months.
In France,
get
it's the same. 3
the
months
title deed.
minimum.
The title deed, minimum 3 months.
Yeah.
My house that took it 1 year to take a title deed, the ownership of the property.
Yeah.
How is the process here? What you are going to have signed forms? What
Yeah.
is the normal process?
So I mean, you have Form A, Form B, and then Form F, which is the final form, standing for Form F, which is an agreement between the buyer and the seller. That obviously has all the information about the unit, asking price, the commission that's going to be given, and again, which is done through DLD.
Everything is
Yeah.
in the portal.
Everything in the
takes-
portal. Yeah.
1 to 2 weeks.
Two weeks is
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
2 weeks is
No.
in
a bad
1
week,
week I
bro.
can buy and sell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
and the good thing is that the title deal is going to be within 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Because it's digital.
Yes.
Because it's digital with one contract number we can check it online, and we have all the details of the property, the owners, and everything, and nobody can discuss on this.
So
it's
let's
just
say-
digital.
So let's say, to be clear, I want to buy something that is ready, that they have an ownership.
Mhm.
So the Form A you mentioned,
They create the seller.
yeah, it's a seller with
Yeah.
It's the
all
Form A.
the detail of the property.
All in
And you
everything
can
is
see that the
exactly
owner
true.
is the real.
Yeah.
The real
Owner.
owner, yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
It's a Form B. I say the buyer
The buyer.
side. Okay, the buyer side, we are saying that is going to be the official offer.
Yeah.
With all the numbers, negotiation private before the negotiation, we agree in one number. We put all in Form B. Form F is the Form A from B together, the final form.
Final.
The
Go
two
for the
parties,
sign
the
it.
two parties, they agree.
They agree.
on,
They sign it
on all
both.
the terms, the
All the
price
terms.
and the
You
conditions.
can reject during these forms
Yeah.
Exactly.
if you are not agree, because people are asking me, oh, they sent me the Form A. I already sold the bit. No, wait a minute. It's the first step. Second step, we have to read every single detail of the Form B in terms of commission, because sometimes you have to be careful on that. In
Sure.
terms of numbers, all the point that we have to read it. Okay, that's in the combination and final form. So it's so easy that make us the life great.
And
for
just to
us.
mention, you can do that
By my
literally
phone.
through your phone. You
Yeah.
receive on your
Yeah.
email, you read it.
SMS, yeah.
Yeah, today
accept
you
it.
saw me in the office. I was doing a video call
Mhm.
with my client saying, no, you have to put, I accept. Why? Because we read point by point and he accepted. And was, how much? 5 minutes
It's
call.
instant. It's just you receive a code on your email on something, and you just agree on this.
Incredible.
And it's done.
It's unbelievable.
It's
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
And also, we have so many experience that in off plan, that all the agent, what happened? What they say? Ah, you have to send me the check. You have to send me the number because it's gone.
I was just gonna talk about this to say I feel like this would be a whole episode
Wow.
just to say like the
Wow.
the days before, the day off,
The do's and
Wow.
don'ts. Yeah.
and like the things that you need, because for sometimes, like we're saying, people want to invest from outside the country. And sometimes they're not ready, they're not used
You're
to it.
not buying
and
shoes.
You say, exactly,
First, think about it.
exactly, and then it's like, look, but tomorrow you need to be ready.
It's
You know?
so difficult, and so it's depend of the investor. I always say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if he's a mature investor that he have experience, he bought it before, it's much easier to take a decision and say, hey, bring it because we are going to take this unit.
Yeah.
It's a moment. Sometimes you have with the first or second experience, it's more difficult, no?
Yeah, takes time.
Yeah, but I understand. Like, I mean, most of us, like, we are really not used to buy off plan, and even more this way. That we have to decide so quick in 1 day or 2 days. But sadly, it's the reality in
It's
Dubai.
a reality.
It's like this because if you're not gonna buy, someone else will buy for you. If the project is interesting, it's you have to be quick. But
For the people that get used to, it's like a game. It
It
becomes
is a game,
yeah,
yeah.
it's perfect for them.
Yeah.
It's gambling.
It's when you have the experience,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
perfect. But for the first time when you buy, and even worse, if you didn't come to Dubai before, must be so. It's so difficult to you really need trust. And I have a client that did this with me because, of course, he had the
Right.
trust and he knew I show him why this project was interesting and why he had to decide quick.
Yeah.
So he did it. But the next 2-3 days, when he had to of course to pay the first installments, he started to doubt, and which is totally normal because he
Normal.
didn't came to Dubai and he never came to Dubai before, and he's investing a lot of money there. So he took a flight to come on Saturday night and to come back the day after in 7 o'clock. But he just came in Dubai to see the plot.
Yeah.
I bring him in the plot and in the office of the developer.
And feel
And then he was convinced. And then he said, yeah, okay. But imagine the stress that
Whoa.
And most of the agent here, they don't even realize that
No.
because because everybody is used to it here, but for foreigners and investors that for first time buying in Dubai off plan, it's so difficult.
Always I say that we have been in so different situation. Like we are going to prepare a viewing in the property that is ready tomorrow. Okay, and we call the owner and say, okay, tomorrow we are going to have the viewing. I already sold it, but yesterday was available.
Exactly.
So transaction is
Happened to me
every
this week.
single day.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we put an offer. Was agreeing in the price. It was 2.6 million dirhams, 2-bedroom, looking Burj Khalifa, and I call. You are ready? He's ready. Let's go. We go to the viewing. What happened? It's gone.
No viewing.
Why? Because in one day
Bye-bye.
you can do the same
Yeah,
format.
it's also the problem because it's so quick and so easy. If you really want to catch the good opportunity, you have to be fast.
And there is the opposite that we already was having a good deal. So we put the check. What happened? 3 or 4 days before after we put the check, we check the transaction after 4 days, and let's say we bought it for 1.5 million.
Mhm.
After a few transactions more was 1.7, 1.9, 1.8 million. So the guy that put the check was good that we put the check
Yeah.
because market is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends of the transaction, right? So it's so important to have a good advisor, to have the person that they are into focus 100% during every single day checking, right?
What he's
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, and it must to know.
Yeah.
It's must to know. So
But to come back on secondary market, I think the important thing to mention is that here, first of all, when you want to buy and to create rental income, as a former football player, I'm not gonna live in the apartment. I'm gonna invest, and I want passive income.
yeah,
So when you're gonna buy and put a tenant that will pay for a rent,
Yeah.
first of all, he will pay yearly most of the time.
yeah,
Yearly, but by the day that he's entering inside the apartment.
this is very important point.
So for us in France, it's totally different. You're paying monthly, and even sometimes after the month you already spent, and you're running after your money every month. And
Yeah.
when you're talking about ROI is like a return on investment. You're talking about the yearly ROI, but in France you don't know how much you will get until the year is passed. Here is the
You're
opposite.
right. You're right.
Here is the opposite. The tenant is moving inside. He's giving you the fully the check for the entire year, and the ROI is on your pocket.
So
and it's done.
we can say the system was created to protect the investor.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly.
Dubai is
It's
for
such a-
investors
yeah.
and landlord owner.
Yeah.
And all the rules are like oriented like to in their advantage.
Yeah,
So as an investor is the best place.
It's a consumer's market. Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah. You're right.
So
yeah.
you're not paying tax also. You're not paying tax on rental income.
So it's net.
And you're getting fully full year of rent at the day it moves in. So
It's
there is
true.
there is
It's
no so there is
No
no
stress.
Headache.
no stress, no headache. It's passive. Everything is passive. So again, too good to be
yeah,
true.
so the only
Oh,
thing you
always,
pay
yes.
is the service charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the owner is
Yeah.
the
service charge, but yeah, this
Yes,
is
at
for
the
like
end.
the maintenance of the building.
Yeah, of
And
the
it's
pool.
But this is
very-
normal.
Yeah, of course.
You know, always we try to all the situations that happen here. We take it to our places because we are foreigners, and it remind me my case that as he say in Argentina, they pay for my investment monthly.
Mhm.
So I have few properties that 3 of them
I'm not paying it.
no, I pay constantly and no problem. But 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's a fight.
I don't know.
You don't even know.
I don't know if they are going to I hope, and we are personally, we want to help the people that are living on our apartment, but even you cannot push because they cannot pay.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in this situation.
We don't
to be
want-
honest, and even more as a football player, we have so many things to think about. I feel pain in the in the calf. Next day I need to train. I don't know if I will play this weekend. You really think I want to think about if
He
the
pay
guy
or not?
is pay on time or not?
Yeah.
It's a hey.
No, it's a headache. You have to be stress free from other things because football is already enough stress.
You're
You know?
right. You're right.
And this is totally stress free investment because you secure your investment because in the end you're gonna get the money on the day.
So
it's coming in.
let's put it in very simple way. You're going to sign a contract from your property to be rented for 1 year.
Mhm.
So the tenant have to come with the full check amount. Can be split by different checks,
Yeah.
but the full payment
All needs to be manager checks.
all comes to be manager check, but manager check means cash, so it's going to be in one check. Okay, but the normal way, you say, okay, how much is it going to be? My unit is going to be hundreds in one check. But the guy that are tenant they're going to take your property, say, no, I cannot pay in only one time. Okay, you can split it by 3, 4, 6 checks.
Yeah.
Okay, you split it, and sometimes there is cases that you say, okay, with 3 checks, I'm going to give you 105. With 4 checks, it's going to be 107.
Yeah.
With 6 checks, it's going to be 110.
Yeah.
So even though it's good for the investor,
Yeah, I mean for the tenant, the less checks you give and the better will be the price.
The
that you will
price.
pay. So this is normal because
Security
if you
for
pay
the-
for 1 year upfront, you get the best
Great.
deal.
Yeah.
But in the end, even if you split it into 3, 4, 5 checks, in the end the checks is in your pocket, and you know if in Dubai you don't that you give a check and there is no the money inside, like at the day of the deposit, you're in big trouble with your bank. So nobody will give you a check if he's not sure that the money will be there.
there is a situation that I have to mention. You have a game?
Yeah.
He must leave.
No way.
Yeah, because he have a game. So I wish
know,
you
I
a
don't want to
great.
mess up the
Yeah,
camera.
wait, I need to mention something. He can be the goal scorer of the league.
Yeah, I need to
Oh,
score.
but-
I need to score
wait,
4 goals, bro.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, it's
Happens,
true.
huh?
I agree.
Happens. So
I need some magic.
good
Very
luck,
much,
brother. We make a stop. Okay.
Appreciate it.
It's a time for our sponsor.
And I can get promoted.
Eh? Also,
Hey,
Okay.
I want the
Yeah,
message.
sorry,
of the
this
goals,
is true. Every game, if I score or when I score, I have to send Jordan the football. So if I score 1, I send him 1. If I send 2,
I'm waiting for this.
Oh,
for
machine, huh?
this.
So I'm sending,
So
I've
how
sent
much
18 so far.
Huh?
How much you want today?
Today I want 2.
No, I need 4.
No, he
no,
needs
no,
four.
I need
Okay.
4.
I want in the
two.
end
I
4.
started with 2. Maybe the second
Start
one.
with
No,
two.
I want
We'll
4.
give you confidence.
I want 4.
4.
I want
Pressure.
2 is good.
2 is okay?
Yeah, 2 is
Okay,
okay.
no problem. After you take me for dinner?
Oh, papa.
Okay. Done.
Deal.
No problem.
There is a deal there.
It's a deal. It's a
Okay,
deal.
Nenani. All the best. Nenani is already on the way to the game. So 4 of us.
He's
We
the only
continue.
one that is not retired.
He don't want to.
I hope he won't be soon. But
No. Let's
Why
hope
is
that
he-
he can
why
score
is
many
but
goals.
I'm happy.
Yeah, he's happy.
He has the
playing
feeling
for-
also
Yeah,
that
He's
we all
enjoying
miss.
yeah, it's true.
He
It's
has to
true.
continue.
He must to continue. So getting back, we can talk about to put it in order what we was talking. Okay, we say off plan, we say private market, we say secondary market. Okay, and when we are talking about off plan, there is also like a business way. We was talking.
It's a
before.
secondary off plan.
The secondary off plan that there is a flip. You know, during the construction, the people start to selling, and you are going to buy something that already have appreciation.
Exactly.
And there is also investors that are looking almost to complete, right? They're going to pay a premium, they're going to pay an extra, but they want to see ready to complete. Happens, right?
Yeah, so the interesting thing here is that, and it's very unique because I don't know another country in the world where you can do this. is to resell the property before it's constructed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're buying in an off-plan project, and you're waiting for, I don't know, 1 year, 2 year, even before it's ready, and you can already resell, because when you're buying, when you're buying off-plan, you're getting ownership certificate.
Oh, good.
The name is Okud, and it allows you to. It shows that you are the owner of this unit in this project that is constructed, is building, and this already allows you to resell.
Yeah, there is some developers that they're asking for 25%, 30%, 50%
Paid of the total
pay
amount.
of
then you
total
can
amount. Then
resell
you
it.
can depend of the developer.
Yeah.
Some of them after down payment.
Mm.
So there is some of the developer when the project is too big. There is some when we heard about they are buying in bulk. What means that? You have a good experience that.
Yeah. This is the way that you're gonna.
You
make
also
the
have a
best-
good experience that.
It's gonna make the best profit when you buying bulk is like, for example, buying a full floor in one project. Of course, you reduce the price. You can get extra discount. And
But these kind of people that bought it like this, they are looking for selling again.
Yeah, flipping. Mostly.
depends. I think there is in one bulk deal. The interesting thing is to resell some units
And keep
and
someone.
keep some units for until completion, because this is where you get the best value. But by reselling quickly some units, it will allow you to even reduce the total investment. And so that's the best way to invest. But the important thing here to understand is that in a market that is growing like here in Dubai, last year we've done like the growth was like 20%
Yeah.
on the market prices in 1 year. So imagine paying in 1 year, let's say only 40%, which is most of the time the case for the project.
Yeah.
After the first, you're gonna buy in an off-plan project, and after the first year, you're gonna pay around 40%.
Yeah.
And in the same year, the market grew 20%. So the return on investment on what you did after the resale will be 50%.
No, incredible.
50% in 1 year, which
Incredible.
is
crazy.
not many industry can give you this. Only maybe drugs and
No.
we don't want to touch.
No, we
I don't
don't.
want to be cancelled.
We are small guys. We don't know about it.
Exactly.
It's
We cannot advise
It's
this.
our second podcast, so
No, there is not podcast. So always trying to compare. It's true. You cannot compare when you are talking about market. Always we say Paris, Madrid, New York, Singapore, Tokyo, big market. There is so much difference. So much different in price per square foot.
just to be the best on the place.
We are
Without a doubt.
without.
A doubt.
Yeah. If you compare the price per square meter what we use in
Yeah,
Europe,
square meter.
or square feet what we use here, Dubai is much cheaper than most of the capital city in the world,
So
by far.
it's, I will repeat one more time and trying to go into the deeper conversation. We have to book for 30 minutes with the experience that we have in the market. We can advise, we can share the experience for our client, for our own experience, and to start to create relationship. That's why we are doing this, trying to help people, try to make it more massive, and to start to be in contact with so many people. But that's why we are doing that, because there is people that need to be advised in Spanish, in Portuguese, from Portugal and from Brazil. There is so many investors that they don't get the right advisor in French, right? so many French people are coming. The community of French is a big community here. Huh?
Yeah, because it's getting difficult to live in France because all what we know that the taxes are getting higher and higher. I don't know, the life is not is getting difficult. So
From Germany, we
a
have
lot.
so big
A lot.
VIP clients,
Exactly.
big investors that they are looking for luxury.
It's exactly like John saying.
Same,
It's
same,
difficult to live in Europe now because now in Germany the taxes are almost 50%.
And even in Switzerland also, same.
Switzerland is still okay, but more German people are coming.
Yeah,
Switzerland is still okay in Europe.
but in terms of potential, you will not find the best the
No,
opportunities that
investment
you
wise,
here.
no. Investment
No.
wise,
In
no.
Swiss,
Investment
yeah.
is no.
you mean about community?
To live and everything,
community,
yeah, right.
community are
Exactly.
well.
They're still okay.
You know, I meet so football players. I have some client from that's working in IT companies. So yeah, there is, and from South America and Spain, a lot of people are running out of the taxes. Okay, so I believe it's a good opportunity to everyone to be in touch with us and to start to create that relationship that we want to do with our client, that we are doing with other client. That's kind of things that we trust with who we are working. You know, but there is so many experience to share, like Victor, with the football players, with the person that are looking for a villa, with owners, with so many things to share. You know, and let's try to start to get that comments, okay? And we are going to start to answer these comments. We need to get the feedback from you. Why you would like to we talk in terms of sports, in terms of real estate. We are open to discuss different kind of questions, right?
And okay, if I can make a point, I think one thing that is huge is sometimes a lot of people they are scared to start something. You know, I'm scared to invest. Sometimes an example, I'll say a football player, I have the money, but I'm scared to invest. What do I do now? Who do I talk to? Because you know, you can talk to some intimidating people where sometimes, and I know some football players, I've been one of them, it's like, I don't want to talk to this guy. You know, he thinks he knows everything.
Yeah.
You know, so I think a call, a 30-minute call can change. Honestly, it can change your life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because when somebody explains it to you and understand an example, not everyone is supposed to know real estate.
Yeah.
Not everyone is supposed to know investment. Not everyone is supposed to know everything. Why? If everyone knew, everyone would be doing.
Yeah.
Right? You see a lot of people that don't do it. You hear the stories. Some people, they make the money, but they don't invest. They're doing this. There's scams. There's that. This is why I think it's important to have this call, to have this conversation, to get used to the topic,
Yeah.
to honestly, openly ask questions.
Yeah.
It can be as dumb as you think it is.
Yeah. There is
But
no dumb
you
question
have
because-
to you
yeah.
have to you have to ask. You
Yeah.
have to ask. First, you have the money. Second, you are the client.
Yeah.
Third, you're gonna be investing your money.
Yeah.
You know. So if you need to ask me 100 questions, you have the right to ask 100
Yeah.
questions, and I have to answer 100 questions.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Right?
It's our job to have this solution. And I'm not afraid to say, okay, from this question, I need to get information on how is the process, because there is so different cases. Because here in Dubai, you know that the regulation is one thing if you are employee, and one thing if you are the owner. So there is so much things to study. Every single case.
We're learning every day something.
Every
new.
day we are
Every
learning.
day.
We are learning, and for me, it's let's say end of the game for today. It
Yes.
was a pleasure, like always. First to work with you guys. I'm very proud of how we are doing, and how we're trying to help people and help teammates or ex-teammates to do the right decision in terms of investment. So thank you very much to follow me for these crazy things, and I hope that we are going to do a good job in the next episode, better and better, because now we are feeling a little bit, you know, like a robot, but it's going to come
Exactly.
more
Step by
friendly.
step.
And how you feel the second one?
Amazing. Amazing. We cover like
So many points.
subjects, and we have so many things.
And we didn't have the time to cover that.
No,
So many things to add, but I hope that we
Be clear.
give like a proper value to the people and that they understand. And of course, we need every situation is different. So, like individual advice is the best
Yeah.
that you can get.
Yeah.
But at least you can understand how it's working here and what's the interest.
So, Victor, something to add? And the second game, let's say.
I mean, I think the first episode we were, especially me, a little bit like this. Second one, I think everybody's feeling a lot better.
More confident.
Yeah, I think it was nice. It was a very good time for the people back home from Brazil. I think me and you, we are the furthest from Dubai.
Yeah.
You know, so this is why I say it's really important for you to connect with someone that is actually here,
Yeah.
living every day. Because Jordan gave an example, like somebody got the plane and came here. Yeah, from France, a little easier sometimes, you know, from
7
Brazil,
hours,
they're like
bam, boom.
16 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours. So this is why it's really important to have someone that is actually here, that you can talk. So I think the call, not because it's me, not because it's us, but I think it's the best, one of the best things you can do to really understand.
Golden Boy?
Yeah, so the second podcast was really amazing. And the first podcast was really like a bit shy. First of all, I want to say also thank you to you guys that you're watching the podcast. And I hope I see you next week.
Next week. Okay.
I don't know if people can see that you were like this, but you still a little bit talking like that.
A little bit. That is going to take it.
The good thing is that we can all play next game. Because in my whole career, I didn't know what will happen next week. You know?
We are ready.
So many injuries that now I'm feeling stress-free. Next week you are here.
Yeah.
But many things are coming.
Yeah.
Many things, many information. I hope that we can help people to do the right investment. Okay. Thank you very much and see you next week.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you so much,
Ciao,
guys.
ciao.